Ultimately, whatever you believe, you got to live it, and it should lead to growing and giving.
This is the thing that changed my life.
When you desire to be a role model for others, it puts you into that pocket of service in life.
Rise and shine.
It's espresso time.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and I am not a morning person, but when you start your day off with a powerful routine that inspires you, like watching one of these videos, it will change your life. So let's start your day off right together. Grab your cup of coffee, know that I believe in you, and get ready for a shot of espresso from Tony Robbins.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
Now, I don't tell people what to believe spiritually, but I believe that ultimately, whatever you believe, you got to live it, and it should lead to growing and giving. If you're growing, you feel alive. If you're giving, you feel 10 times more alive. And I think if someone can celebrate and give, then that's spiritual state. So to me, those are the areas I look at mastering. Business for sure, but it's the areas of life that matter most. And most of where we spend our time doesn't make people feel fulfilled. That's why the average person is not fit and healthy. The average person is not in a relationship where they have tremendous passion. I'm not a dummy. I'm not a positive thinker. I know the truth. The average person is not successful in business. The average person is not earning what they want to earn. But you know what? Very few people have those things, but a few do. A few are happy, fulfilled, spiritually alive, financially strong, their business is growing, they have passionate love affairs, and I'm obsessed with finding the few who do and find out what they do different and teaching to everybody. Learning it for myself and teaching everybody else.
Whenever you don't know what to do, the best thing you can do is model success. Find the person or the people who've done the thing that you want to do, learn how they did it, apply it to your situation so you can achieve similar results and get to your goal. Otherwise, you're constantly bouncing around between idea to idea to idea to idea, constantly trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, and you might run out of time and it might actually get too late. Where if you can model success, the biggest shortcut to success is to model. Find the people who've done it, understand how they did it, apply it to your life. This is the thing that changed my life. I quit on my business partner. I was 19 years old, maybe 20 at that point. I quit on my business partner. I was just tired of things not working. I was tired of the business being so slow and sluggish and not getting results and making no money. I was tired of it. Everything before that I applied myself to, I got a result. And here I was trying every day, showing up to the same place, showing up to my business partner's living room every day, working from his dining room table every day, and just not getting results. And I was tired of it, so I quit. And then I woke up the next day and realized I don't want to quit. I can't quit yet. I can't quit. I'm gonna regret this, but I can't keep doing it the way I'm doing it. And so the genius moment out of pure desperation was somebody has done this before. I asked myself, who has done this before? Who has built a software company before? Who's done it? I'm trying to solve this problem. I don't feel like I'm an idiot, although I kind of feel like an idiot right now because I'm trying so many things. I know I'm not stupid. Somebody's done this before. It can't be this hard. Who's done this? And that's where I thought of Bill Gates, who started Microsoft, and he's just one of many. Could have been anybody in software. He was just the only person I could think of at the time. And I learned his story and found out how he did it and applied those strategies through partnerships. So I thought, okay, let me get some partnerships. And I got my first deal, I've said, for $13,500 a little while after. And that changed everything for me. That changed the business, that made me stay in it, that gave me hope, that made me feel not worthless, that made me feel like things were possible, that gave me growth in the company. And it also gave me a strategy for the rest of my life, and that whenever I don't know what to do, the best thing to do is to model success. Now, how do you do it? How do you practically apply it? There's a couple ways. Okay, the first is to actually meet the people. So whatever you're struggling with, maybe it's a business goal, maybe it's a life goal, maybe it's a relationship goal, maybe it's a weight loss goal, somebody's done it. So can you go and meet them? Can you tell them your story and go and meet them? some will be harder than others. I didn't have a connection to Bill Gates to go and ask him, so that would have been a lot more difficult. But maybe there was another software entrepreneur in my city that I can go meet. Or if it's about relationships, who's the happiest person that you know in a relationship? Who do you think is the best father or mother or husband and wife? And can you go meet them and talk to them? You know how inspiring it would be for them too? I mean, to say, hey, this might sound weird, but you're the happiest person I know. You're the happiest person I know. And I want to be happier in my life. Do you have 25 minutes for a coffee to just talk about it? You know how much of an honor that'd be for a lot of people? To be able to give back, contribute, serve. You're coming from a genuine place. You model different people for different things, right? You can model Steve Jobs for being a visionary, but you probably don't want to model his happiness or how he was as a father or a husband, right? You go to different people for that. So one is, can you actually meet somebody? Can you actually connect with them? Can you actually find a time to have a coffee with them? Two is what I call aspirational mentors. These are people who you'll never meet. I'll never meet Steve Jobs. I still have a chance to meet Bill Gates. And A.P. Giannini, my favorite entrepreneur of all time, he's passed. I'm never going to meet him. But you can learn through their videos, through their books, through their legacy, through their archives. That's why I make these videos. I'm April 2000 now is my first video. We're a decade plus into this and I'm still making videos because it's so important to me to model success, to learn from the best. I want to learn from Tony Robbins. I want to learn from Jeff Bezos. I want to learn from Oprah Winfrey. And I've met Tony. I haven't met Jeff or Oprah yet. And there's a lot of people on my list that I haven't met yet, but I'm still learning from them every day. And even though I know Tony, I'm not calling him up every day and saying, Tony, give me some motivation today. But I'm getting it through the videos. That's why I make this for you. So you can be around the people, even if you don't know them, by watching their videos and just making it a part of your daily routine. It's important. It's not enough to just watch one video on one day and get motivated. It's every day. It has to be part of your environment. It has to be part of your daily routine every single day. And if it's my videos, I'm humbled and honored to be a part of that. And if it's somebody else's videos, great. But put that into your daily routine. It's really, really important to get you to where you want to go. So the first are actual mentors you can meet. The second are aspirational mentors. And the third are what I would call community. How can you join a community of people who are like-minded? So whether it's movement makers that I have or Brandlytics that I have, especially movement makers is focused on family and community where you're not in this alone. It's all these other people who are trying to build up their business, their movement, their impact, and to realize that you've got people around you to support you, where you say, hey, I want to do a collaboration with somebody. You got people who want to help you, who are asking how they can serve you, as opposed to most of the people in your life who are probably telling you that your ideas aren't going to work. So how can you join a community, whether it's movement makers or something else? How can you join a community where people are supporting you and you're supporting them as well? Because when you're around people who are doing stuff, guess what's going to happen? You're going to do stuff too. It's going to rub off on you. All of these things that we're talking about, all three strategies, is being around the people who are doing the things that you want to do, and it gives you the energy, the hope, the inspiration, and the strategies on how to actually go and do the thing. So one, it could be the actual people that you go and meet for coffee and you tell them how much you respect them and want to ask them a few questions. Two, watching videos of the people that you respect and admire and want to think like every day. Watch the videos every day. And then three, join a community. So you actually have people who are with you so that you don't feel alone, so that this isn't just you off on this crazy adventure all by yourself, because some moments you'll feel like you don't need anybody and you're off and crushing it, but there'll be lots of days where you feel like you're in this by yourself. Entrepreneurship is a super lonely game. You'll feel like you're alone and there's nobody there to help you or support you. So having a community that you're part of really, really makes a difference to give you the extra, again, hope, inspiration, as well as strategies to keep going. Whenever you don't know what to do, you model success. You model success. It is the shortcut. You still have to do the work, but at least you're doing the work with a roadmap. At least you're doing the work with a compass to guide you, to show you the direction, as opposed to doing the work. It's what I did in my first business, running in circles, trying a million different things, trying to find a way to make it happen, and just not having the right strategy. So it's working, but not getting results. If you want to get results, you work hard and you work smart. And the working smart comes from modeling success. Now I've got a special bonus clip that I think you're gonna enjoy, but before that, it's time for the question of the day. I wanna know, what was your single biggest takeaway from this video and your plan of action for the next week? When you just get motivated, when you watch a video like this, you just get motivated, the science says you have a 35% chance of actually following through. That's not good enough, Believe Nation. We are a bunch of action takers. It has to happen. So here's how you do it. When you actually create a plan, when you write down what time, what place, where you're actually gonna take action, your number jumps from 35% to 91% chance of following through. And when you commit to other people, like leaving a comment down below, your number jumps to 95% chance of following through. I want that for you. So Believe Nation, your single biggest takeaway from this video and your plan of action for the next week, I'm gonna take one of your comments and feature it in a future video so I can celebrate you. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you wanna have more self-confidence and self-belief, I've created a free program to help you get it. The science says it can take up to 254 days of consecutive action to build a new habit. So I'm gonna send you an unlisted video for free every day for 254 days to move your self-belief and self-confidence forward. To sign up for free, check the link in the description below.
So if you want to change your life, my friends, you got to change your physiology and you got to change your focus. My very first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I want to get my head right. I do this thing called priming. Today, what creates marketing is when you don't just market, but you add value to people.
If you want to feel in purpose, one way to do that is to recognize the kids are watching, to recognize your family is watching, to recognize the community is watching, the neighborhood is watching, the world is watching us right now. History is taking note. There is a scorecard happening right now based on how we are all showing up. And for some people that terrifies them because like, oh my gosh, we're showing up terribly. Not me. How about you? How are you showing up? One of the greatest things I've ever noticed from the exceptional people I work with and coach. I mean, like this is like amazing people. If I'm training an Oprah Winfrey and her team, or I am talking to some of the most like powerful influencers in the world, or I'm talking with other people who are just like we're all amazed by. Guess what? They always reveal a desire to be a role model for others. When you desire to be a role model for others, it puts you into that pocket of service in life. It makes you go, oh my gosh, I want to not just live the best of who I am. That's part of being a role model. But I want to live the best of who I am because I want to give others permission to do that themselves. I want to share my authentic voice so others can share their authentic voice. I want people to see me volunteering because I want people to go volunteer. I want people to see me being kind because I want people to be and live in a kind world. That is the role model mindset, And I so hope for you. I so hope for you that you will adopt the role model mindset this year.
If you want another amazing Tony Robbins video, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
There's a portion of my income that no one's going to get.
Save 10% of everything that you make.
That means I've doubled my return relative to my risk, right? Ooh, that's good.